My name is Khalid Abdalla. I was born in Glasgow. I was brought up in London. My parents are Egyptian. I am very much between places. I'm an actor. I'm a producer. I have directed. I didn't choose to be an actor. I do so many things reluctantly in my life. I pull back so hard, which means that when something finally when someone says, no, you've got to, then suddenly I had a teacher that came up to me one day at school and said to me that he thought that I would be good in a play that he was doing. I told him that he was crazy. I hadn't acted since I was 6 years old in a nativity play or something. And he said, never mind, I think you'll be good. It was amazing. Suddenly, just because someone had said some words, there was this square space in which everything was different. That was it. I was hooked, and it was the first rehearsal. I thought my whole life was going to be in theatre, and then I got a call asking me to come and audition for a film. What? The film's about 9/11? No, thank you. I don't want anything to do with it. And then I met this extraordinary person, Paul Greengrass, who asked me a very important question. Do you think it's possible to tell this story correctly? We were talking about the event that had unleashed wars, had created this, this monster that we're still fighting with and against and now. And he asked me, do you think it's possible to make this film correctly? And I entered this journey, which has woven me through so many of the delicate spots in the world and my identity. The first film I made was a film about 9/11. The next film I made was about Afghanistan. The film I made after that was about Iraq. The last film I made is about Egypt. And the next film I'm making is about the world. The Last Days of the City was called In the Last Days of the City before anything happened in terms of these revolutions or anything happened in Egypt. In Cairo, which is where the film is set, we were living in a time when we knew that something had to change. We had a script, but we kind of didn't really follow the script, and we followed the city instead of our script. We were filming with a sense of these things that have to change, or these things that have a sense of ending about them. And what's beautiful about a sense of ending is that it always contains with it the knowledge that there will be a new beginning, you just don't know what it will be. I've always been optimistic, and optimism is, I think, one of the most powerful forces that we have in our world. The sense that things do not have to be as they have always been, and that they can be the way that we dream them to be.